All right. بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسوله وبعد. حياكم الله مساءكم الخير والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. وها هنا اليوم. We have arrived at a new lesson, alhamdulillah. ودرسنا اليوم هوايات. Hiwayat means hobbies in Arabic. Let's say that together, inshallah. سنقول هذا جماعة. Hiwayat.
هوايات.
Hiwayat.
هوايات.
That means hobbies in Arabic, yeah? So يكون الدرس قصير. Today's lesson will be relatively quite short, but we'll read together, inshallah, yeah? If you haven't got a book, don't worry. إذا أحد ما عنده الكتاب لا مشكلة. لكن إن شاء الله إذا أحد وله الجوال يظهر الورقة على الشاشة. So the paper will show up on the screen if you've got your phone with you. It's live streaming right now, inshallah. Yeah? حياكم الله. All right. كلكم مستعدون؟ نعم مستعدون؟ نعم. What's the topic for today then?
هوايات.
Well done. Hiwayat. What's the topic for today? Well done. Means hobbies. Barakallahu feek. All right. الدرس الأول. طيب. الحوار. What does الحوار mean?
Conversation.
Conversation. Well done. Yeah? هاشم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. ما هواياتك يا صالح؟
ما هواياتك يا صالح؟
ما هواياتك يا صالح؟
ما هواياتك يا صالح؟
All right, I'm going to ask you a lot of questions. سأسألكم سؤالا. Can we see an error?
Yes.
Where is it?
النداء حرف النداء.
Well done. حرف النداء. حرف النداء. When you put a ya before a name, the name will take dhamma wahida. عرفت? So if I say, for example, Salihun is his name, Hasanun, Nabilun. But when I call upon Nabil or Hasan, like, because obviously they're present here with me, I call him Unadi. Unadi means I call. The name now takes one dhamma. Ya Bilalu, Ya Salihu, Ya Muhammadu, Ya Abbasu. Yeah? That's the ruling we took from Medina Book 1. Yeah? Just reminding you, inshallah, yeah? But what I normally do, people, sometimes I don't always use ma hiwayatuka. I use the hiya. Do you remember I said this?
Yes.
So just to give you some time, well done. Sometimes a bit of a difficult one just to go straight into the word. So sometimes I say ma hiya hiwayatuka. Does that make sense? Just to give you a bit of time. For example, last lesson we took mal al-makruha fi salah. Mal al-makruha fi salah. What are the despised sort of actions in the salah that you shouldn't really do? يجب أن لا تفعل. But I say ما هي الأعمال المكروهة يجب للمسلم أن لا يفعل. What are the despised actions in the salah person, a Muslim, i.e., should not do? So sometimes I give the hiya just to give a man a bit of time. Yeah, make it a bit easier upon the student of knowledge. Yeah. All right, so ma hiya hiwayatuka. What hiwayatuka are we talking about? Okay, let's go into it. هواياتي كثيرة.
هواياتك
All right.
كثيرة.
Okay, انتبهوا. هواياتي كثيرة.
هواياتي كثيرة.
مثل القراءة.
مثل القراءة.
So my hobbies are many. مثل القراءة. What does that mean?
Like reading.
Like reading, well done. والمراسلة.
والمراسلة.
Which is correspondence. Here, what does that literally mean? It means he likes writing letters. Yeah? يحب أن يكتب رسائل أو خطاب. Yeah, because in them days there, it was more like, writing letters. And obviously there's a lot of meaning behind writing letters. Effort, expression of good words and whatnot. وجمع الطوابع
وجمع الضوابع
وجمع الطوابع
وجمع الضوابع
والرحلات
ورحلات
والرحلات.
ورحلات.
So he goes on to say his hobbies are many. Reading, al-qira'ah, wal-murasala. What's murasala? Correspondence, also known as mukataba. Mukataba, like writing to his friends and whatnot. وجمع الطوابع.
وجمع الضوابع.
And collecting stamps. Tawabi is collecting stamps. Like I mentioned before, قبل الدرس, يعني, these people that still collect stamps, they are a dying breed, yeah? But, you know, if you've got stamps from like a country that no longer exists or like, you know, has become God knows what, like for example, a stamp from the USSR, that might be worth some money, or a stamp from Palestine, you know, these sort of things will be worth money because like, you know, are they existent? You know, obviously it is existent, Palestine, without any doubt, but just that is a proof of the country. It's evidence. Just like if you found a coin with like La ilaha illallah from like an old dynasty, that's a proof that that dynasty once existed. Yeah, it was once existent. So those are things from history, and I mean, it's tariq, yeah, that hold value. So currency, you know, sometimes even armor from the soldiers. These things show a dynasty of old, yeah? And also language, like Latin. It's not spoken anymore, is it? Is Latin spoken anymore? They teach it, but it's not spoken. It's not available in a country like where they speak Latin, is it? Yeah, but it's a, you know, evidence that it was once spoken. Allahu alam, yeah? وجمع الطوابع is collecting stamps. والرحلات is traveling. رحلة is to travel. يعني أخي ما شاء الله كيف كانت رحلتك? Yeah, كيف كانت رحلتك? How was your trip? Yeah, رحلتي كانت طيبة. My trip was excellent. Yeah, كيف كانت رحلتك إلى السعودية? Well, how was your trip to Saudi Arabia? رحلتي إلى السعودية كانت طيبة. My trip to Saudi Arabia was excellent. Yeah? All right. There's a mistake here, but don't worry. أما أنا فهواياتي كثيرة أيضا.
فهواياتي كثيرة أيضا.
I'll be honest with you, hiwayat, sometimes I get a problem with saying that word for some reason. It's a difficult one. I don't know why. But أما أنا فهواياتي هواياتي. Apologies. I'm thinking of another word, Allah understand. That's why. So that goes to show sometimes you have to read it because even the likes of myself, I think I'm saying it, but I'm not. Yeah? Sometimes you might see something and you end up reading another word. Like, for example, you have dhahaba, yeah? Which means he went. But then you have dhahab, gold, to look exactly the same. Confusing sometimes. Yeah, يجعل واحد حيران. It can make someone confused, but just make sure you know what you're reading. So mistakes happen with everyone, yeah? فهواياتي كثيرة أيضا. So, as for my hobbies, there are many. Also, مثل الرسم والرياضة والقراءة. مثل الرسم والرياضة والقراءة. So, such as rasm. Rasm is drawing and art. Well done. Yeah, rasm is also known as art or drawing. Yeah, so like, yeah, if you wanted to translate art generally or literally, it would be fen. Yeah, fen al-qital, the art of fighting. Fanun is the jam'u fen. As they say, junun fanun. Insanity is like, let's translate it for what it means, not what it literally is. Junun funun, insanity is like a, you know, art of some sort. Because the insane person, he often gets away with what? Many, many things. You see it? So it's like an art of God knows what to just get away with murder sometimes. Yeah? but not of the shar of Allah. Yeah? They fish you out. Hiwayat. Naam.
Why does it have a fa?
So, fa, well done. Excellent question. Su'al Jayyid. That's a very good question. Why is there a fa? Fa just means, in this case, maybe as for. Yeah. فَأَمَّا مَنْ أَعْطَى وَاتَّقَى. Ah? Fa. Yeah. Amma comes about what? Okay. In book 2, you're saying? I should double check that one. Yeah, I think you're correct anyway. فَهُوَيَاتِ. So when you put the fa, it kind of translates as for. فَأَمَّا مَنْ أَعْطَى وَاتَّقَى. Yeah? Sometimes it gives a more... So you have fa as-sababiyya, that's it. Fa as-sababiyya. But that's a bit different. That comes in book 3. Fa as-sababiyya, everyone know what sabab is? Reasoning. It brings a reason for why what has been mentioned is now being mentioned. So when you see fa, it's fa sababiyya. Sometimes it even makes it mansoob. That's another lesson for another day. Yeah? فَهِوَايَاتِ كَثِيرَةٌ أَيْضًا. He says, my hobbies are many. Also, mithlu rasm. Rasm is drawing. Rasm could also mean the fee in which you pay. For example, رسوم الدراسة. Dirasa is studies. يا أخي هل دفعت رسوم الدراسة? Have you paid study fees? So رسوم, it's plural, can also mean fee or fees. Yeah? Rasm. Yeah? But don't worry, that's not for today's lesson. I'm just telling you that now, just in case you saw it elsewhere. Well, riyada is obviously sports. Well, qira'a is reading. Well done. All right, everyone ready? متى تمارس هذه الهوايات؟
متى تمارس هذه الهوايات؟
متى تمارس
متى تمارس هذه الهوايات؟
Well done. متى تمارس هذه الهوايات? What does that mean? You can tell us.
What are you going to tell us?
Hmm?
What are you going to tell them to do this?
When do you do these hobbies?
Well done. When are you going to practice these hobbies? Like متى تمارس هذه الهوايات? Practice for مارس يمارس ممارسة. أنا أمارس مع الناس المصارعة. I practice with the people. مصارعة. What's مصارعة? Wrestling. Yeah? أنا أمارس مع الناس. أمارس means I practice with the people. أمارس مع الناس لغتي العربية. My language, the Arabic language. Yeah? أمارس مع الناس اللغة العربية. I exercise, I practice it. Yeah? Okay. أمارس هذه الهوايات.
أمارس هذه الهوايات.
أمارس هذه الهوايات.
أمارس هذه الهوايات.
في أوقات
في أوقات
في أوقات الفراغ.
في أوقات الفراغ.
في أوقات الفراغ.
في أوقات الفراغ.
Let's try that again. أمارس هذه الهوايات.
أمارس هذه الهوايات.
في أوقات الفراغ.
في أوقات الفراغ.
So, I practice these hobbies in my free time or in free time. أوقات الفراغ. أوقات is the gem of وقت. أوقات means times, literally the plural of time. Al-faragh means void and empty. So it means in أوقات الفراغ, free time. Yeah? But I also gave you guys an example of بفارغ الصبر قبل الدرس. هذا الأخ ينتظر خارج المسجد بفارغ الصبر. This brother is waiting outside the masjid impatiently. إنه ينظر من سرق نعاله. Yeah? Verily he is waiting for the person that stole his shoes, yeah? It has happened in real life. You know, in Morocco, that must have happened a couple of times. Yeah, you wear your Nikes or whatnot, and next thing you know, you come out, it's just there. You see the shib, the guys run off along the time. Shib is like, you know, the toilet sand. Yeah. What do you not call it? Sandala. And what's the other word? Chinkla. That's a funny word, chinkla. We call it in Egypt, shib, and Saudi, shib. Yeah. Allah musta'an. Yeah, it's true. But بفارغ الصبر means impatiently. هذا الأخ ينتظر بفارغ الصبر. Free time. أوقات جمع وقت. Time. Yeah, time. Yeah. That's understood. هذا مفهوم, but like, we're going to run with what's in the book. You're correct. You're not wrong.
Is the time with this the same like meaning as asr as time?
No, that's different. Because asr specifies a particular time, generally speaking.
Yeah.
So it can either specify in terms of the time in the day or in terms of our time today. في عصرنا هذا الشباب مجانين. You know, in our day and age, the young boys of today are mad. You see it? So that would kind of allude to the jail. That would allude to the generation you're in. It's not talking about the literal time. Is it 9 o'clock now? Everyone's mad at 9 o'clock. No. By time. That's Allah swearing by time, yeah. We're not talking about literal, like, is it 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock? That just means in our times, yeah? But it's the meaning's correct, yeah? But how it's expressed is the difference of how we look at who understands. So you wouldn't use that in terms of what's the time. Nah. You'd kind of say, يعني سيكون الدرس الساعة 9 مساء بتوقيت مكة. That's how they do it. Tawqeet also means time, yeah? The dars will be at 9 o'clock, Tawqeet Mecca, according to Mecca's time, yeah? All right, are you ready? We're going to move on now. تدريب الأول. So the first exercise. يلا نقرأ مع بعض. We're going to read this together. أجب. Are you too fast, Hassan? Too fast, Hassan. He has too fast, you know, mashallah. أجب. عن الأسئلة. الآتية. إجابة كاملة. What does that mean?
Answer these questions with a complete answer.
Yeah, so answer the following questions. إجابة كاملة. Ijaba means?
Response.
Like a response, a complete, correct. So you have jawab, which is basically like a response. Ijaba is another masdar. They differ, grammarians or grammatarians, however you want to say it, about how, what, or, you know, if the masdar is this or that, yeah? Ajibu da'wat ad-da'i. Yeah. Yeah, Allah a'lam. Allah, this is the Quran we're talking about now. So in the Quran, there may be a more profound, significant meaning. I don't know it. But linguistically, there is a slight difference. Sometimes along the lines of linguistics, they carry the same meaning. And I mentioned this before. For example, you have hidayatun and rushd. Hidayah means guidance. Rushd can also mean guidance. But sometimes rushd is what?
Something rushd is the same as...
No. If it's used in the same context, sometimes the rushd is alluding to what? Action. Guidance to do the right actions, whereas hidayah is just the ability to see the right path. But they differ, but I'm just saying. So generally speaking, the translation is guidance. I'm just like, you know, ajibu da'wat ad-da'i idha da'an. Yeah, I believe it is. Yeah? I believe the ayah is, yeah? What's the ayah? إِلَّا الَّذِينَ يَسْتَكْبِرُونَ عَنْ عِبَادَتِي. No, سَيَدْخُلُونَ جَهَنَّمَ دَاخِرِينَ. No, I'm thinking of another ayah. But yeah, we'll come across that a bit later, inshallah. إِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ. يعني دعاني. Yeah? But this is Quran, so we're going to have to go back to the tafsir just to get the linguistic understanding. Yeah, because sometimes the Quran comes with something slightly different than what any linguistic has ever brought. Huh? Exactly. So sometimes you find the Quran will bring a new meaning which no linguist has ever brought. Yeah? And then he'll match it up with another ayah from the Quran, he'll bring proof for that. But that's another lesson, that goes back to tafsir, that goes back to Asbab al-Nuzul. That's a different, deeper sort of, topic. It's a nice topic though, mashallah. Okay, so ma hiya, or ma hiwayatu salih. That's actually a mistake, but don't worry. It's actually ma hiwayatu salihin, mudaf mudaf ilayhi. Huh? Oh, you've got the correct one. Yeah, so my book or my script has a lot of akhta mawjuda. But his one is excellent, mashallah. Yeah? It's got the tashih, it's got the sawab. Sawab means basically the correction. Mithluhu. So wait, let's start. Yeah? Ma hiwayatu salihin. So what are the hobbies of Salih? Ikhwan unzuru ila kutubikum. The answers are in the book. La shay kharij an ad-dars. There's nothing outside of the lesson. Go on, Hassan, bismillah. Well done.
كثيرة مثل القراءة والمراسلة.
Think, imagine it's not you reading from the script. Imagine you have to answer, but obviously use the script.
Okay.
Yeah, so because obviously when they are using the kasra, it's in accordance to what's come before it, but now you're speaking on behalf of yourself.
Oh.
Yeah? Well done. Al-qira'a, well done. والمراسلة.
وجمع الدوابع.
طوابع.
ورحلات.
Yeah? So that's the answer. هوايات صالحين القراءة والمراسلة وجمع الطوابع والرحلات. So Salih's hobbies are reading, corresponding, obviously by sending letters. وجمع الطوابع, collecting stamps, once again a rare breed, or rihlat, and traveling. Ma hiwayatu Hashim. What are Hashim's hobbies? So you would say hiwayatu Hashimin al-rasm, drawing, wal-riyada, sports, wal-qira'a, and reading. Mata yumarisu Hashimun hiwayatihi. When does Hashim exercise or practice his hobbies? Easy. بأوقات الفراغ. يمارس هاشم. خلاص نقرأ جماعة. يمارس هاشم
في أوقات الفراغ.
هواياته في أوقات الفراغ. You know why it's هواياته? This hasn't come yet because هوايات is جمع مؤنث سالم, and because it's مفعول به here,
it takes a ta.
كسرة. Yeah, so for those, because he's done book 2, so he knows the rule. He has an idea. Likewise, Zayn. When we get to book 2, inshallah, you understand. جمع مؤنث سالم, yeah, if it's مفعول به, it takes a kasra. For example, you say رأيت سماوات. Yeah? You don't say رأيت سماوات or 10. Nah. But we'll get to that, inshallah. Don't worry. Yeah. But normally مفعول به has a fatha or fathatain, but it's an exception for this particular type of, grammar rule here. All right. التدريب الثاني. All right, let's read together. حوار متسلسل. حوار متسلسل. an ongoing conversation. Is'al,
اسأل.
ask. Jaraka,
جارك.
your neighbor, i.e. the one sitting next to you. Kama fil mithal, as in the example. Kama fil mithal.
كما في المثال.
واستعن بالكلمات
واستعن بكلمات
التي بين القوسين.
التي بين القوسين.
And use the words that which come between the brackets. So basically, al-mithal, we'll do it together. Ma hiya hiwayatuka. So you would see the options بين القوسين between the two brackets. You see كرة السلة. What's كرة السلة?
Basketball.
Basketball. كرة السلة. You know سلة is a basket, yeah? كرة القدم. Football. So if you say هواياتي كرة القدم. Yeah, you could say that. Yeah. So basically, you're kind of supposed to do this in a class, but we're not going to do that today. I'm just going to expect you guys to know the words. That's the main thing, yeah? And he goes on to say, هواياتي كرة السلة. ما هي وما هواياتك. He goes, هواياتي كرة القدم. طيب, الآن, what does الآن mean?
Now.
Now. You know, in colloquial language, they don't say الآن. They say دالحين. دالحين بالوقت in Egypt. How you say it in Morocco? Huh? Daba. Daba, yeah? Nah, daba, now, yeah? How you say it in Somali?
حدا.
Hadda.
حدا.
Hadda, yeah?
Yeah.
Allah. MashaAllah.
Or إمكا.
Imaka.
Yeah.
Imaka.
Yeah.
MashaAllah.
Two different dialects.
Two different dialects. MashaAllah. Imaka.
إمكا. Yeah.
Imaka. Oh, yeah, it's a close one, isn't it?
Maybe the Somalis are gonna correct gang with.
Yeah, you're going to correct you. Don't worry, we'll make you famous, Hassan, don't worry. All right. Daba, yeah? Okay. الآن اسأل جارك
الآن اسأل جارك
ما هواياتك.
ما هوايتك.
All right, we're not going to do that now. It's a bit long. كرة اليد. Do you know what كرة اليد is? People still play that.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Primary school PE session.
That's we had patball. Patball was a legendary sport, you know. Anyone can play that. How many fights used to break up because of patball? Yeah.
Prison sport.
Yeah, it's a proper prison sport. You know, imagine that, subhanAllah. I saw one guy outside the gym playing patball, you know, once. I said, bro, you're supposed to go to the gym, yeah? The guy playing patball outside the gym. I started laughing. It's like, subhanAllah. Patball, you know, brings up memories. كرة الطائرة. You know كرة الطائرة? Volleyball. Interesting sport, that. كرة الطائرة. Everyone know طائر? طائرة means like plane. But like obviously here, صفة تتبع موصوف because the ball is مؤنث. So to say the ball is flying is like, you know, طائرة, yeah? Boss, ah?
Just wait until they find out about basketball.
All right, almost done. جمع الطوابع. Everyone know جمع الطوابع?
collecting stamps.
Collecting stamps and قراءة.
Reading.
All right, والمراسلة. خلاص, you know مراسلة, correspondence. الرسم.
Drawing.
You know, rasm is a very, very, very rich word. Yeah. Also, for example, when speaking, هذا الأخ ما شاء الله رسم لنا كيفية المعاملة مع الكفار. So رسم could also mean he outlined, he showed us. هذا الأخ, he outlined for us how to deal with the kuffar. القرآن رسم لنا كيفية الدعوة. Yeah. But رسم here means it's outlined, it's scripted. Yeah, so the Quran has basically scripted, outlined for us. يعني بآيات واضحة كيفية الدعوة. The hows of da'wah. So رسم is a very rich word. It's like ضربة. ضربة has got lots of meanings. أنا أضرب لكم مثال. I'm going to strike for you guys an example. But likewise, ضربة also has a meaning of to hit. Yeah? Naam, what are you going to say? Rituals. Rasama. Okay, rituals, yeah? SubhanAllah. Yeah, okay. That's nice, mashallah. Okay, excellent. All right. القراءة والرحلات الرياضة والمراسلة. طيب, we'll leave that bit. هوايات صالح.
هوايات صالح.
So this is the main sort of focus, the faqra, the paragraph, and then we're done, inshallah. هوايات صالح كثيرة. Salih's hobbies are many. Yeah? هوايات صالح كثيرة. مثل القراءة والمراسلة.
مثل القراءة والمراسلة.
وجمع الطوابع.
وجمع الطوابع.
والرياضة.
والرياضة.
Such as collecting stamps and الرياضة. Well done. يقرأ صالح في أوقات الفراغ.
يقرأ صالح في أوقات الفراغ.
So Salih reads in his spare time الكتب والمجلات.
الكتب
الكتب
والمجلات.
والمجلات.
الكتب والمجلات.
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 Magazines, majallat. Yeah? So Salih reads in his spare time books والمجلات and magazines. والصحف اليومية. والصحف اليومية. What do you think that means?
Daily newspapers.
Yeah, we'll work with that. We'll work with daily newspapers. Suhuf can also mean scriptures, yeah. But I think today he's not reading scriptures. He's not going back in time and reading the scriptures of, I don't know. He's reading daily sort of newspapers. Newspaper is, but not sahifa. Who remembers newspaper? What's newspaper? Not sahifa. What's newspaper in Arabic again? It's lost me. This is a bait one. Yeah, once again, oh damn, breed of. What's newspaper again? Allah musta'am. Not sahifa. Not safha. What's newspaper? Allah musta'an. I forgot it. It will come to me in a minute. You can get it quickly. It's easy. Huh?
صحيفة أو جريدة.
Is it sahifa? Nah, newspaper is something else.
I guess because it's Somali, suhuf, it's just newspapers.
You call it suhuf in Somali?
Yeah.
You're stealing words from the Arabic language.
Yeah.
Hmm? Yeah, akhbar. I know akhbar, that's news. You have khabar, akhbar, akhabir. Ah, no, I'm looking for something else. Maybe it is sahifa, I was right. Yeah, I said sahifa, but there's another word they use. Allah alam. طيب, we'll move on. وهو يملك. وهو يملك. مكتبة كبيرة في بيته.
مكتبة كبيرة في بيته.
And he owns a big library in his house. Yeah? What would you have? I'm not sure. You know yamliku? It means to own. From malaka. Huh? Malaka, yamliku, mulk. Yeah? Surah al-Mulk, for example, Allah's dominion. Huh? لمن الملك اليوم. Huh? Maktab is office, I believe. No, wait. Maktab al-Mudir. It depends, it's normally for... I remember in the Jama is Maktab al-Mudir. The head teacher's office. So normally it follows up with something else after it. Sometimes Maktab. Oh, I can't remember exactly. Office. Sometimes they even say office. The office mawjood huwa. They cheat in it. Ghish. Alright, inshallah. Jarida, someone wrote it. Jazahullahu khair. Jarida. That's it. Jarida. How did I forget that word? Someone wrote it, mashallah. Jarida. Did you say that? La ilaha illallah, I didn't hear. Lam asma. Did you say jarida? I thought you said jadida. Allah musta'an. Jarida, that's it, jarida. Sahifa and jarida. Actually, that's in book 1, I think, or even book 2. How did I forget that? Allah musta'an, nisyan yudurru jami' al-insan. Forgetfulness affects everybody.
What's suhuf?
Suhuf is like scripture, but it can also mean jam'u sahifa. Yeah? I believe. All right. ويكتب صالح الرسائل.
ويكتب الصالح الرسائل.
ويكتب صالح الرسائل.
ويكتب صالح الرسائل.
So Salih writes the rasail, the messages or letters, well done. لأصدقائه.
أصدقائه.
وهم يكتبون له.
وهم يكتبون له.
So he writes messages to his friends. وهم يكتبون له. And they likewise write messages back to him. What's that? Why is it not sahib? Asdiqa is more known to just, be general for friends. Sahib can mean like you're a companion. الذي موجود بجانبك دائما. The one that's always with you. Present with you in most cases. Yeah? Asdiqa could be an individual across seas, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's sahib, because he's not present with you. But likewise, sahib has many meanings. وَلَهُ عِدَّةُ ma'ani, has numerous meanings. Sahib could also mean the one present near to you. Doesn't literally mean he's a companion. Or you could say, Man sahib al-bayt, who's the owner of the house. قُتِلَ أَصْحَابُ الْأُخْدُودِ. Were they ashab of the ukhdud literally? They were just ones present within the ukhdud. Do you understand? So the meaning isn't literally he's my companion, like friend, hand by hand, walking side by side. In the Quran, it's قُتِلَ أَصْحَابُ الْأُخْدُودِ. The ashab, the companions of the ukhdud, were killed. But ukhdud, obviously, is something, but ashab is only there, effectively, to show they were present within the, vicinity of the ukhdud. But it's what we're trying to say, it has many meanings. Yeah. For example, أنتم أصحاب الشوارع. What does that mean? You guys are always out on the streets. It's like as if you guys are friends with the streets, but it doesn't literally mean the streets are, with you when you go home. No. Or maybe some people, you know what I mean? But, masakin, But you understand where we're going with this word now, yeah? Okay. Yeah, Jadida. How did I forget that? I can't believe that. Allah musta'an. And the worst thing, you guys said it as well. All right, Bismillah. ويجمع صالح طوابع البريد. ويجمع, everyone know يجمع means to collect, yeah, or bring together, yeah. يجمع طوابع البريد stamps for what's بريد? Mail. بريد means mail, like post, yeah. So he collects the postal stamps من كل دول العالم.
من كل دول العالم.
من كل دول العالم.
من كل دول العالم.
دول العالم.
دول العالم.
دول is the جمع دولة. دولة is state. دول is states, plural. ولديه دفتر كبير.
ولديه دفتر كبير.
يضع فيه هذه الطوابع.
يضع فيه هذه الطوابع.
And he has a دفتر كبير. He has a big دفتر, notepad. يضع, and he places فيه, in it, هذه الطوابع, these stamps. فهذا طابع من اليابان.
هذا طابع من اليابان.
فهذا طابع
هذا طابع
من اليابان.
من اليابان.
So this is a stamp from Japan. وذلك طابع من بريطانيا.
وذلك طابع من بريطانيا.
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 There's a word here, I'm not too sure if it's correct or written incorrectly. I wasn't too sure, but I believe it is وهنه مجموعة من الطوابع الإندونيسية. To enjoy. So basically, وهنه مجموعة. So basically, he enjoys collecting من الطوابع الإندونيسية. I'm not sure if that works correct. I couldn't. Oh, it's هذه, yeah? بارك الله فيك. جزاه الله خير. MashaAllah. So look, he had the correct version. That's the benefits of having a talib that has the proper book. Yeah? He has ضبط الكتاب. He looks after his book. Tabarakallah. Yeah, because I've got the bad, unfortunate script. Yeah, so وهذه مجموعة من الطوابع الإندونيسية. And this is the collection of stamps from Indonesia. بعد صلاة العصر
بعد صلاة العصر
يلعب صالح كرة القدم وأحيانا يلعب كرة المضرب. مضرب is tennis because you hit the ball. Yeah? كرة المضرب, tennis. أحيانا means sometimes. أحيانا I don't believe in the Quran. Taratan is. Taratan means sometimes, yeah, in the Quran. أحيانا. تارة أرى ذلك الأخ الذي سرق النعال من المسجد في الشوارع. Sometimes I see that brother, that one that stole the ni'al, the shoes, from the masjid in the streets. Taratan means sometimes. Taratan. That's in the Quran, taratan. أو كرة السلة.
أو كرة السلة.
Or basketball. أو كرة الطائرة.
أو الكرة الطائرة.
أو الكرة الطائرة.
أو الكرة الطائرة.
Or volleyball. All right, inshallah. That's it. Wallahu a'lam. I'm not too sure if we're going to be doing lessons in Ramadan. ما أدري إذا نحن سندرس في شهر رمضان. I'm not too sure if we're going to study in Ramadan. حسب استطاعة الطلاب. It depends on the ability of the students and also me. وكذلك الأستاذ. Depends if I feel, able. Inshallah. إذا أقدر means if I'm able. قوة. By way of strength. Wallahu a'lam, yeah? Should we take a hadith? Nah. Remember the hadith we've taken? ما هي الأحاديث نحن أخذنا سابقا؟
الحياء كله خير.
الحياء كله خير. Well done. Shyness, all of it is good. Well done. What was the next hadith? Well done. What was the first one? كل صدقة.
كل صدقة.
لا, كل معروف صدقة.
صدقة.
كل معروف صدقة. Well done.
العين حق.
العين الحق.
المسلم أخو المسلم.
المسلم أخو المسلم.
لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه.
ما يحب لنفسه. طيب. What was the next hadith?
تركتكم على البيضاء.
Well done.
ليلها كنهارها لا يزيغ بعد.
لا يزيغ عنها.
لا يزيغ عنها بعد.
لا ما في بعدها. But like close. تركتكم على بيضاء ليلها كنهارها لا يزيغ عنها إلا هالك. I've left you upon clear guidance. Its night is like its day. No one deviates away from it except he who is halik, destroyed.
خيركم.
خيركم.
من تعلم القرآن وعلمه.
خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. Well done. What was the next hadith? You remember then?
Is it the one about Salah? Or is it another one?
Well done, it is. No, well, it's actually...
Salat al-Jama'ah, okay.
No, it's the one about...
العين حق.
No.
What?
I
don't know yet. ليس الخبر كالمعين.
ليس الخبر كالمعاينة. Very serious hadith. ليس الخبر كالمعاينة. News of it is not like seeing it. You see it? Now we know about the nar, but seeing it is something else.
صلاة الجمع.
May Allah save us from that.
صلاة الجمع.
تفضل
صلاة الجمع.
لا صلاة تفضل صلاة الفذ.
No, because
صح؟
No, because you're saying more virtuous is the Salat al-Jama'ah than...
What was the hadith again? We took that 2 weeks ago.
I wrote it down.
Write it down, inshallah, just to make sure I'm correct in saying it, and I'll bring the fa'idah from that hadith. That's why, you know these basic ahadith, هذه الأحاديث البسيطة. If you type them up, for example, in the internet, And that's why Sheikh Al-Uthaymeen, wallah, you find like Sheikh Al-Uthaymeen and Sheikh Ibn Baz, they've derived a very beneficial fa'idah from this very hadith, even though it's something so basic. So I'll make sure you get it right.
Salatul Jama'ati
Salatul Jama'ati tafdulu
Salatul Fadhi ب27 درجة.
daraja. Salatul Jama'ati tafdulu Salatul Fadhi ب27 daraja.
That was the last one.
That was the last hadith we took. So the Salatul Jama'ah, the prayer prayed in the congregation, is more virtuous than Salatul Fadhi, the prayer prayed by one individual. ب27 درجة. ب27 درجة. By how many times? 27 times. So Shaykh al-Uthaymeen comes to this hadith and he says, Subhanallah, look, did you know Ibn Taymiyyah, Allahu A'lam, but he's mentioned that Ibn Taymiyyah held the opinion that praying Salawat al-Khams in the masjid is wajibah. He held that opinion. Wallahu A'lam, yeah? He goes on to say, this hadith proves him wrong. It's a rad alayhi. Because he said, first, Salatul Jama'ah tafdulu. It's more virtuous than Salatul Fadhi. Bima'na Salatul Farad. It's more virtuous. He didn't say the prayer being prayed by one individual on his own is not valid. It's still valid, but he's just saying it's more virtuous. So it just goes to show that the Salatul Jama'ah is more virtuous. But to say it's wajib, it's not what the hadith specifies. Rather, it just shows it's more virtuous. It does not annul the Salatul Farad. Yani Salatul Farad Fadhi. Yeah? Jazakumullah khair. Of course it's virtuous, without any doubt. Without any doubt. Wallahu a'lam. Wa sallallahu sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Barakallahu feekum.